Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's Friday, so let's talk about some fabric. So this week I'm going to be talking to you about a fabric that is very near and dear to my heart. It is a fabric that I wear almost every day, and I can't believe I haven't talked about it yet. Today we're going to be talking about denim. Denim, like, how have I not spoke about this yet? I have literally like 20 pairs of jeans and I haven't talked about denim. I have a whole drawer full of denim. I haven't talked about denim. So I decided that I am going to pull out one of my very special denims because I think it's about time that we cut into this. I've been saving this for a couple of years and yeah, it is time now. So this denim is a denim that I picked up maybe about 4 years ago, and it is a non-stretch denim. So this is not going anywhere. There is no stretch to this at all, and it is quite a thick denim, and the color is a really nice, like a vintage blue is what I want to call it, like a vintage mid-wash. So it's like that mid blue, but it's got a bit of a green tinge to it, so that gives it that kind of vintage feel. And you can see on the inside, the bit that's supposed to be like white is actually like this like greenish white, so that's what gave me the vintage feel to it. And I really like this fabric. When I saw this a couple of years ago, I thought that would be amazing as a denim jacket, a pair of jeans, like all of these things. When I actually touched it and saw that it was non-stretch, well, then it became terrifying, because all of the jeans that I've worn over like my whole lifetime of wearing jeans, they've always been stretch denim. Now stretch denim has like not that much elastane in it, but like I think like 3% of elastane gives up to like 15% of like stretch. So when you have absolutely zero in there, it's just like, if you don't get those measurements right when you're making something, it can be a disaster. So I guess like non-stretch denim works really well for jackets and stuff, especially if you've got like something oversized. It's always going to stay the same shape, unless of course like you wash it on a hot wash, which I do not recommend you do. Do not do that with your denim. With any denim, it will just shrink to this size. But yeah, so other than that, making any other clothing other than a jacket is a little bit daunting, but I've decided it is time to broaden those horizons. It's time to learn more about my craft. So this is what we're going to be doing with this. So we all know a little bit about denim, but if you didn't, I will give you one cool fact which I found out the other day. Did you know that the first name for jeans was actually waist overalls? Glad that didn't catch on. Also, from one bale of cotton up to 230 pairs of jeans can be made. That is a lot of jeans from one bale of cotton. Okay, so now that I've wowed you with my 2 facts, which I did not look up on Wikipedia, let's talk about what I actually plan to do with this denim, because, well, I've decided I'm going to go bold again. So let's talk about it. Okay, so London Fashion Week was like a couple of weeks ago now, which I had the pleasure of going. So I kept an eye out to see what was going on the runways. I was looking at all like everybody's outfits, and I've just been like kind of keeping up with trends and fashion just to see what's been going on. And one of the things I do like to keep an eye on, because it's something that everyone seems to wear on a daily basis, is what is happening with denim. What I have been seeing recently, I have really enjoyed. So I've decided that with this beautiful non-stretch denim, which scares the life out of me, I am going to attempt to make a denim jumpsuit. Yes, denim jumpsuits. Although in fashion terms, people are calling them boiler suits because they're a little bit more baggy and they're not like your cat suit, which is more like form-fitting. So I have seen so many of these out on the high street, and I've looked at a few. I haven't tried any on yet, but like I keep looking at them and I'm so drawn to them, and it's kind of like my relaxed style that I like. You know, that one and done outfit. Throw it on, roll the sleeves, roll the bottom, throw on some trainers, leather jacket, out the door, you know? Or something you can dress up. Do that exact same thing, leather jacket, throw on some heels instead. Put on a little white tee or something lacy underneath. Perfect. So I really want to make one, but I will go out and try on a few in the high street stores first, just so I can get a feel to like what I kind of like and don't like about it. But that is what I am earmarking this fabric for. It seems quite bold, and I know that it's really not for everyone, but I really want to have a go. So the idea that I have is it's going to be quite a relaxed fit boiler suit. So think car mechanic, think prison jumpsuit, like that kind of like loose fit. Apart from, there'll be a little bit fitted in the waist. So it'll be looser up top, like a loose denim shirt with long sleeves that you can roll up and then tack with the button tack. It will have either it will have buttons that go down to the middle, and then the trousers will be like a relaxed straight leg. So not quite a boyfriend jean, but more like a girlfriend jean. You know how they say like the girlfriend jean is like a slimmer version, but of that relaxed fit, with a slightly tapered leg, so that when you roll it up, it looks flattering and not like you've got like these swinging roll up things. So that is the look that I'm thinking. I'm still trying to decide on like whether I want it to look really denim and using the contrast thread like the gold or the orange, or do I want to use something different and maybe go with like a white or a black or a pink or just like any other color. There are so many things that I can like play with this, so I will be like testing a few threads and like just finishes on a scrap piece of denim, but that is the kind of look that I'm going for. So hopefully I've been flashing pictures up and you can see all the different stuff that's out there, and you can kind of see that I'm quite drawn to that kind of like relaxed, casual, but like still very put together look. I can totally imagine this. It's like a crisp white t-shirt or maybe some sort of white tank top with this color jumpsuit on top, open to the waist because you're wearing a tank, so you can have it open, belt in the middle, like cinching it right in, and then a pair of heeled boots where it's rolled up at the bottom, and then piece de resistance, my aviator jacket, which I have not made yet, but just imagine a big black aviator jacket, leather with the fur, and then some sunglasses because in my fantasy it's cold but it's also sunny, and then I don't know what my hair's doing, but probably some sort of beanie hat. I feel like that is a great winter outfit, and it will be even better because I can just get like a big old scarf and like wrap it around myself like 8,000 times, and I'll look like some sort of like giant Michelin man, but that's like a mood, and I really like it. So that's the kind of thing that I'm going for. I don't know if it's crazy, but that is the image I have in my head, and it won't quit. And every time I see a jumpsuit, and every time I see it online, on Pinterest, on Instagram, like on TV, like just on YouTube, like everywhere, I'm just like, yeah, I have to make it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Luckily for me, I have a couple of jumpsuit patterns that I can have a look at, maybe try and adapt to them and see if I can like make them, you know, make them fit to what I want it to. But I also think I might see if I can have a crack at it, maybe just using current items of clothing that I have. I still haven't decided yet, but whatever I do, I will be filming it. So if I use a pattern, we can do a sew along, and if I don't use a pattern, then it will just be a tutorial on how to just like make a jumpsuit from scratch. So I think the jumpsuit part is actually quite easy. You copy a pair of trousers, you copy your favorite shirt, you put them together, but things like, you know, button flies and zips and stuff like that can be quite tricky. I still find them tricky. Like, I hate putting zips in, but I like them more than I like putting buttons in. So you know, all those things we can go through together. But yeah, those are my plans. Short and sweet today. I pretty much knew as soon as I saw those jumpsuits, I was like, I have just the denim for that. I'm gonna challenge myself. I want it to be loose and relaxed, and I don't want it to stretch out. I want it to be the kind of denim that you wear over and over again until it becomes really soft and worn out. And the way to do that is by like just constantly wearing it and actually not washing it. I know that sounds disgusting, but most people with non-stretch denim and with their favorite pair of jeans, to break them in and get that softness that everybody loves, you can't wash them. You gotta like wear them and wear them and wear them, and then you start getting the fade marks in the areas that get the most work. So behind the knees, down the front of the thighs, the seam lines in the crotch and the side area, those creases that you get in the crotch area, all of that stuff comes with continued use and continued wear and not washing. So there are a few tips that I've learned. I don't always use them because I do wash my stretch jeans. I wash my skinny jeans. I don't actually have any non-stretch denim jeans, but I do know that if you want to like keep them fresh, then you put them in the freezer. You just put them in a little plastic baggie, put them in the freezer, kills all the scent. If you need to wash them, then it's better to spot clean. You use a toothbrush, you get a mild soap, you clean them, you keep them clean that way. If you are a super messy person, then probably that's not for you. You can wash them, but you want to do that on a cold wash. Don't put any kind of heat on them, because the cotton will shrink up, and then you'll have a pair of jeans for a 12-year-old that you can't wear. So I am trying to have this like for life, because I think jumpsuits are cool. I think denim is something that never ever goes out of style, and I think having a denim jumpsuit, while it might not be everyone's cup of tea, I think it can be firmly placed in a classic thing. It'll be like a classic relaxed look, and yeah, it might not be for everyone else, but I think for me it'll be something that I will wear over and over and over again. So I'm trying not to make it look too trendy, even though it is in trend right now, but the jumpsuit has always been something that everybody wears, so I'm just trying to make it in a shape that I know that 2 years from now I'll still want to wear it. So that is the plan. Okay, so now that I've told you what I want to do, even though my plans are long and complicated, let's talk about where I got it from, how much it was, and how much I got. So I picked this up a couple of years ago, but I do remember roughly the price. I might be off by maybe £1 or two, but I picked this up for £7.50 a metre. So that is pretty good for me. I think for this type of quality, it feels really good quality, like this is gonna last you years. £7.50 a metre I think is quite reasonable for a very good denim, because some denims can be very expensive depending on what it is, like where it's from, who's making it, where you're buying it from. So I picked this up from Walthamstow Market. Now Walthamstow is like in the northeast of London, like northeast London, and basically they have like this long market road which has loads and loads of fabric stores, and there's also a market. And I picked this up, I don't remember the name of the store, but it was one of the biggest fabric stores there. It is still there, and they've got like 2 shops that are like together, and they've kind of knocked through one, and in there they have a little denim section, and that's where I found it. Really happy with my purchase, and I bought 3 meters. I've actually just got just over 3 meters. So I've got like 3 meters. I got 3 meter 20 probably, because I did measure it, and it was just like a little bit, like maybe 20 centimeters more. So 3.2 meters, and it was £7.50 a meter. So I'm really happy with this, and yeah, that is where I got it from. I don't know if it's going to be there. It's been 4 years. They probably have a different denim, but I would say if you're going to go out there and look, check and see what the selvage is like, look and see what the underside is like, how easy does it fray, maybe even do a burn test if they will let you, and when you get home, snip off a piece and wash it to see like how the color runs, how much it shrinks and stuff like that, you know, but wash it on a cold wash. Don't wash it on a hot wash, because it will definitely shrink. It will shrink 100%. So yeah, those are my tips, and that is the end of this video. I think that was quite quick. I think I'm getting good at this, guys. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, then hit that like button, send me a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and if you haven't already, then subscribe, and I will see you guys next Friday with another fabric.